for all the presentation information here, we pull up from all the relevant authority. Before you commit, you should be also doing your homework before you commit. Okay, today let's talk about Watergarden. The preview is just going to start in a few days' time. So while I am preparing this, I put myself in a buyer's shoes. That means I'm thinking that if I'm going to buy this project, what should be my consideration? What are the things? Because if I have customer coming to me, they say, hey, should we buy all this? Is the price correct? All these things. Because it's sometimes the emotion will also step in. So today I put myself as a buyer to see and to remove my emotions and use logic in. So as a buyer, I'm thinking what a buyer will be thinking inside them. The first key thing that I like to address is most buyer will think, is it the right price to go in? Because what happened, I think you already have seen in the social media that the price is from 13SS at most affordable. Is that just a marketing gimmicks, or is it really a right price? Because no one wants to buy something overpriced, don't you think so? Then the next key thing is, if I buy, how is the risk? Okay, is it risky or not? If lose, how much will I lose? What is the chances if I go in and I will lose money? Because everyone wants to make money, put it this way. But we also need to assess the risk. Every investment, there is risk. So I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this. The next key thing is, okay, let's say the risk is low. Would there be price growth in the future? Because everyone loves to buy something, stay there, and in the future, when they sell, they still would like to make profit. So what is the possibility of a price growth in this project? And the next key thing, currently, is there enough demand for Canberra area? Don't tell me I'm the only one that is going to buy Watergarden, and when the demand is not there, is there a high demand for this location? Because if there's high demand, that means something about this project. So that is also another thing. I don't want to be the only one that is buying this project. If everyone buy it, something must be right. Then, if you are getting into this project, for many of you, I don't think you will be staying in this project for the next 30 years until you retire all this. One day you may want to sell. So when you sell, would there be buyer or not? Would there be a demand in the future? Yes, is, assuming there's demand now. In future, when you sell, is there demand? Because I felt as a buyer, we have to be very logical. If all these five factors that I was discussing is all favorable, then I think you can buy with the peace of mind, and after you purchase it, you are not worried, because this is something that very important. Okay, and I assure you, I'm not going to show you a lot of charts, a lot of numbers, everything. I'm going to use most very straightforward, okay, so that everyone can understand. So let's talk about the right pricing first. So in order to know whether it's right pricing, I would like everyone, because everyone is busy with their work, not everyone is involved in real estate. So I would like to share with you more about pricing. But this project, the unique part about this project is just 3 to 5 minutes walk to MRT. You know, MRT is something important. And I'm going to share with you more about condo that is near MRT and what is their price island-wide, so that at least you have a comparison. If I'm going to buy somewhere else in Singapore near MRT, how much is it? Is it affordable? Is it out of reach to me? Then after that, we pull back and see. So that's where you can see whether it's a good right price. I will not even say a good price or anything. First, let me share with you the new home sales near MRT. Okay, recently there's this project launched called One North Eden. It's very popular because it's at One North, surrounded by a lot of office, everything. walking distance because all my example will be walking distance to MRT. And Watergarden only have 2, 3, and 4 bedroom. So let me show you, okay, to the affordability for 1 North Eden. Approximately 3 minutes to MRT. What is available for sales now? 2 bedroom is sold out, but the 2 bedroom there is priced at 2030 per square feet. That means this is the latest. I try to choose the latest transacted, which is at level 6, 786 square feet. So in order to own a 2 bedroom at 1 North Eden that is near to MRT, the quantum is around 1.596, close to 1.6. I would like you all to really feel it that now you are buying a 1 North Eden 2 bedroom and you are coming out at 1.6 million to stay there. What about 3 bedroom? 3 bedroom also sold out. Okay, there's a level 14, the most recent June transacted, is also around 2013 per square feet. And the quantum is 2.55 million. So that's where, okay, for people that is looking at 3-bedder, if you are getting something at 1 North, it will be 2.255. And the size is pretty similar to the rest of the new launch. What about 4 bedroom? 4 bedroom, there is still a available unit. Okay, let's say now you have a 4 bedroom at 1 North Eden. Level 4, there's 1 unit available at 2.5 million. So this is at the 1 North. It's also walking distance. Stirring residence, okay? Stirring residence basically also out. But our stirring residence, to own a 2 bedroom there, the quantum is 1.135. Square feet 2221. This is, I use a specific unit that has been transacted and converted and can find in many of the systems. To own a 3 bedroom in Stirring is around 2.114. Yes, this one is high floor, but even low floor, it can't run away. It's also all across 2,000 mark. A 4 bedroom there also have been transacted, the latest one in January, level 36 at 2.648. And it's close to 2,000. So this is what I call the market, okay, up there, okay, whereby it's near MRT. I pull out example of those near MRT and you will see this. To Park Star. Park Star, what is available? 2 bedroom is sold out, okay, at level 2. Okay, level 2, 743, the square feet is 1787. That is, I think this is one of the last few units that is being transacted. Okay, and a 3 bedroom sold out at 2.114. And to own a 4 bedroom, there is also around 2.188. And this is one of the latest transacted. And all this is near MRT. So far we see all the 2 bedroom have crossed 1 million. In fact, it's 1.3 million. Another popular project, Penrose. Penrose is approximately 5 minutes from MRT. Sold out at 1780 per square feet, 1.19 million. And 3 bedroom, okay, is still available if you like, okay, is around 1.8 million. And a 4 bedroom is 2.2. I put out all these examples is mainly to let you have a feel of what is the market. Of course, they are in a so-called some other location that you will say that the price is definitely higher, but at least you must know how high is it so that there is a comparison. So what do you think? After you see that most of the 2 bedroom out there, you can see that is the Penrose 1780, Park Star 1007, okay, and a lot have crossed 2,000. So what is a fair price for Watergarden? Okay, it is 1,008, 1,006 a fair price. Before I go into that, there is another property I'd like to show you that to bring you nearer back to Canberra. You see, around 4 or 5 years ago, there is this project also at Canberra area. In fact, it's called Candice Resident. It's launched in 2017. That is the most recent private launch in the Canberra area. And where is Candice Resident? Okay, take reference from Sembawang Park. Sembawang Park or the Sembawang Beach is the most northern part of Singapore. And Candice Resident is somewhere deep inside at that part. Okay, it will take around 3 or 4 bus stops to come out towards the Canberra area. So it's not so walking distance. You can walk, but it really slow walk. It's not so walking distance because it take a few bus stops. The 2-bedroom at Candice Resident, a project that is not, I would say, not walking distance to MRT. 2-bedroom, the recent transacted in February is 959K, 79, which take note of it, 1203 per square feet. The 3-bedroom is transacted at 1.187, okay, because of the size. But you look at the square per square feet, 1296. 1296 is almost plus $4 is 1003. Is the latest launch 4 years ago, which just TOP this year. The 3-bedroom AD reached to 1003. So when you see this project, which is the best comparison, it is project not walking distance to MRT, not walking distance to amenity. AD have transaction that is almost close to 1003. So what do you think is a fair price for Watergarden? Let's take a look, okay, at the previous private condo launch, which I show you. Is it logical? You see, the Candice, the 3-bedroom AD transacted at 1003. So is it logical if Watergarden price to be set similar to Candice when it is just 5 minutes walk to MRT as well as Canberra Plaza, which supply all the amenities? So it's very logical. It cannot be priced the same as Candice Resident, but how much higher it can be, it should price. Okay, I give another summary of this. One of Eden, okay, you can see that is on average 1009 per square feet. Stirling Resident, 1008 per square feet. And Park Asta, 1006, Penrose, 1005. Global average of the project is all around close to 2000. So with this, the developer AD have shown this. The 2-bedroom is from 91 something. And just now you can see the example because not all MRT nearby there is project launch. It's very rare. Okay, and those that MRT launch around Singapore is many AD are touching the 2000 figure. And I already have shown you, Candice Resident, not so walking distance within the same estate is 1003. So now the developer are pricing it from 13XX per square feet. Do you think that this is a fair price? It cannot be pricing it below 1003 or even 1002. That is not logical, whereby those far away from the same estate AD command that. So in this case, I felt that if the developer is pricing it from 13XX, is AD, I already shown you, is the right price. Okay, so you can't say that it's expensive. In fact, it's a very logical. In fact, I felt that if they want to slowly sell, they can price it at 1004, 1005. So, but that's why 1003XX per square feet is definitely a right price, and in fact, a good price. Okay, the next key thing is risk analysis. Everyone wants to make money, but everyone will also have a fear. What happens if something happens? Okay, what happens if another subprime come? Another subprime come combined with the current COVID, what will happen? Or in future, if it's going to drop, because real estate, it will rise, it will drop. But if there is a drop, how much can it drop? Is there a price cushion to this? So I'm going to give you another example. Okay, number one again, the possibility of price dropped when TOP. Okay, because before TOP, the developer is the one that is controlling the price, and they will slowly increase the price as the supply get low. So for the buyer, the more important thing is during TOP or after TOP, TOP, that means when after you collect the key, the possibility of the price going to drop. Okay, in order to illustrate this, I'm going to show you your friendly neighbor, Provence EC, which is also approximately 3 minutes to MRT. Okay, and there's no bedroom, no 2-bedroom for this project. Currently, there's still available. A 3-bedroom there is around 1044 square feet. Okay, work out to be close to 1166 per square feet. A 4-bedroom work out to be 1131. This is EC. EC definitely the price will be lower than private condo, executive condominium, but not everyone can buy executive condominium because there is certain limit on how much you earn is only that's restrictions. Okay, so and the question is, if Provence EC it is selling close to 1,002, it will not be logical for Watergarden price to drop below 1,002. So Provence act as a price cushion in case, okay, anything happen, Watergarden price is to drop during TOP, it can never drop below the EC launching price. So there is a cushion already. That means if it drop, the most is like $100 per square feet. That is the key thing. But unlikely, why? People that have buy Provence, if they're going to sell, if they buy at 1,002, most probably they want to sell at 1,004. And Provence is going to TOP early year, almost at the same timing as Watergarden. So people that buy at 1,002, in future when they sell, most probably they want to sell at 1,003, which this again may act as a cushion. So this is where we are looking at. As well as, is it likely, okay, that Watergarden go lower than the Candice resident? Is it likely Watergarden go lower than the Provence EC? Is it likely a 5-year-old private condo that is near to MRT? The key thing is near to MRT experience a price drop? Because near to MRT, there is one possibility, there is one very interesting thing. It can hold the price. We are not here to say it sure make money, but you know, in Singapore, anything that is near MRT, is somehow that it hold the price. And there's a lot of demand, even in the resale condo, that people, the first criteria when they look for resale condo, they say, I want something near MRT. This one we are very sure, we are in the industry. You can check with the agent that invited you. Is it true that a lot of buyers, when they contact them, one of the first criteria for resale is I want walking distance to MRT. So this is the key thing. So in fact, the likelihood that Watergarden will go lower than Candice in the future, Provence, these two property ADA is what I call the price cushion. If anything drop, it's unlikely that it can drop below. Together, with the component of near MRT. So the possibility of, okay, the price dropped when TOP is extremely low. Because we have to get this clear. Everyone wants to make money, but we also must make sure that if anything happens, the damage is not high. So I hope I have answered this question on the risk aspect. Then in the future, what about, is there any factor that most probably can contribute to the growth of the of this project? I would say that the possibility of price, what is the possibility of the price increase when TOP? Before I go on, I need you all to understand this land price. Because government release the land for private developer to develop. So they sell the land to the developer using the system, a bidding system. This is the way. So the land price, in fact, is what I call the raw material of our home. So the developer have to buy this raw material from government. If the raw material price increase, the end product definitely increase. So this land price is one of the key things that have caused the real estate price to increase over. The other thing is the labor cost. Due to this COVID, the labor costs have increased even faster. So if the ingredient increase, the price will increase in the future. So let's understand it. I'm not going to show you a lot of land costs. I just want to show you one of the most recent government land sale site at Ang Mo Kio. It's not at Ang Mo Kio Central, I have to repeat. It's somewhere, okay, opposite Bishan Park, whereby in future there is a Mayfair MRT over there. That is the latest. That is the latest. And it was very interesting. It was very bid extremely competitive, whereby 15 developers come in. And the winning developer bought it at 1,118 per square feet. We are not surprised about this high bid because why currently developer have run out of land bank. However, if the land bid of just Ang Mo Kio, and I say again, it's not Ang Mo Kio Central, it's at one side of Ang Mo Kio, the fortunate part, there is a Mayflower there. So based on what is reported in the press, that when ready to launch after take into considerations of construction plus the profit that developer need to make, it could start from 2,000 to 2,001 per square feet. This is something that I would like to highlight. I always like to share with many people. Today's price will be tomorrow's land price. I remember around 10 over years ago, a developer launched a project at Ang Mo Kio Hub, that residential project, at almost 1,002, 1,001 plus to 1,002, just at the Ang Mo Kio Hub there. At that time, people say that it's crazy, but no one ever imagined after 10 over years, another piece of land in Ang Mo Kio that is not as central came out at 1,001, which is the price of that condo 10 over years ago. See, 10 over years ago, we can see that the condo are transacting at around 600 square feet, 700 square feet per square feet. And today, the land price of the bid easily is already reaching that mark, already have crossed that mark. So remember, things will happen because we have limited land. So today, whichever condo the price here, in future, I hear some, okay, in future will be the land price. This is, remember that. I will not be surprised after 10 over years, 10 years, 20 years later, Canberra, if there's one land come out, it may be the launching price today, because history already have shown us. And the beautiful part is this piece of land bidded by UOL, the developer, is one of the lowest, second lowest in the last 3 years at 650 per square feet per plot. No longer we see such. You can see that Ang Mo Kio side already bidded almost double of this. So the ingredient cost is there. And this is one of the lowest that we can get. And I'm going to show you this diagram. Some of you will find that is like, what is this about? Okay, you can see the red embroidered. This is where the Canberra is. The beige color is all the residential. It can many of it are using to build the future BTO. But there you can see that there is still a lot of empty residential land allocated. That is to say, if you study this, in future, when government take one of this piece of land and put that in what we call the government lenses, do you think the land price after bidder will be higher or lower than the Watergarden land price? And most probably, this piece of land will be much further from MRT. The chances is it will be higher because of demand supply. There isn't much land there. Okay, so we are talking about, so in future, if the land bid price is higher than Watergarden land price, what is going to happen is they are going to launch much higher than what you are going to buy now. So due to this, so the land price is going to drive the price up in the future. Another one that I really want to take into consideration, because Watergarden, there is a lot of amenities, everything, a lot of people talking about this, but there is a few things, there's two major things I like to bring up that will bring out the price of Watergarden in the future. One is the North-South Expressway. North-South Expressway, the beautiful part is it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. So because it's not ready yet, it adds value to the property. Why? After a few years, once the North-South Expressway is in operation, it will shorten the whole traveling time to town area. Do you think once this infrastructure is ready, will it add value to Watergarden? That means, will Watergarden price go lower or go higher when this thing is in operation? This is one very major. Okay, I don't want to talk about beside there's a sports hub, all this. This is one of the very, very major things. Another one that I like to share with you is the Northern Innovation Corridor, which is the JTC. In a couple of years' time, they are developing the northern side as a business, high-tech business park. So when that come in, some people ask, in that one, the high-tech business park have what to do with Watergarden? Okay, you see, residential and employment location can never be separated. When there's more and more employment catchment area, the demand for that location or that zone will be high, because people like to stay near to where they work. And that is how the URI is planning it. And these two things, the North-South Expressway and the Northern Corridor, I mean by the JTC, the business park there, once it's ready, it further add value to this Canberra estate, especially to Watergarden. So I have also shared with you, due to the land price, when the North-South Expressway in operation, it will add value to all this condo around it. So the possibility of price drop when TOP is low, but for the possibility of price growth to go up is high. is there enough demand for Canberra area? See, no one want to be hero, okay? If you are end out, you are the only one that buy, I think you will be worried. Is there enough demand? Demand, that means we look around, would there be people want this? Okay. Who are the people is buying? Okay. Today I see so many people is in here. I'm not sure, okay, I want to ask a question and answer your time. Based on all the companies statistics we have given, all the inquiry have come in, we notice one thing: a lot are HDB upgrader. The second thing is majority of the upgrader are all staying in the north, from Yishun, from Woodland, from Sembawang, some even from Ang Mo Kio. Okay, so it's all around the northern zone. Most of inquiry and a lot are upgrader. So is there demand? And who are these upgrader? Because upgrader, and there's another class of upgrader is they make money from their previous HDB purchaser. And typically, we receive so many inquiry from those staying in the north, whereby their HDB is 5 to 10 years old. Whereby these people, after they sell their HDB, they make money, they want to upgrade to a condo. And let me show you this statistic. This year, 2021, in the north itself, Yishun and Canberra itself, okay, I'm not even talking about Woodland, okay. All this is the HDB, we call it the HDB project, the sector. This year itself, they have 3,320 MOP block. That means they didn't meet the 5 years. They can sell and upgrade. Not necessarily now, but every year there are HDB block. But this year itself, there's 3,003 such units. And remember just now when I linked it, the most recent private condo launch was 4 or 5 years ago, Candice Residence. And Watergarden now only have 448 units available. I'm not saying that all the HDB MOP people will buy all these 3,000 plus, but there is also block that is MOP last year. So in fact, the demand for this project, and I would rather say that one and only private condo here, have very high demand. Because one of the human thing is we are used to the environment. That means if you stay in the north, you will be familiar with the north. Another thing is, if you want to upgrade, you will also want to upgrade nearby, because your children study in the north. You cannot say, well, I want to upgrade, then my children still studying in the north and I went buy somewhere in the east. So the demand is definitely high. So that is the key thing. So I'm using just this simple statistic I can already show to you, together with the number of inquiry to our company, we notice that the demand is there. So after saying that, you may most probably you will not stay. Let's say now you already buy Watergarden, you may not be staying there for the next 30 years. Would there be demand when you sell? The beautiful part is this. You see, this Watergarden is at Canberra. In fact, Canberra is considered a so-called a new town between Yishun and Sembawang. That's where you can see that. In fact, Canberra, this HDB estate is a deforest. Last time used to be a mini forest. They deforest it, and now it create a new town that is sing song. Now A&W is in the Canberra Plaza. Go and take a look. But this new town has not fully developed. You drive around there, you will see that government is still building more and more HDB BTO around it. So when Watergarden after TOP 5 years you want to sell, the new town is still developing continuously. Every year there are people that stay in the BTO, reach MOP, they want to upgrade. So the demand is continuously because Canberra has not been fully developed yet. So rest assured, when you want to sell in the future, that is still new. It's just like in early day, people that buy Sengkang. When it keep developing, more and more things come up. But now Sengkang is pretty mature now. So something that is keep growing is very safe. So this is where I'm coming from. So with this, you see, so with this I've covered, I will show you. If the developer is selling at 1388 from 1388 per square feet, the pricing is right. It's not overpriced. No one want to buy anything overpriced. In fact, I felt 1388 is something that is a good buy, a good price. Risk. What is the risk? What's the chance of you losing money if you purchase Watergarden? 3. Is there potential price increase? I have shown you the land price, and I would like to highlight again today the condo price will be the land price for tomorrow. And beside that, once North-South Expressway, a major infrastructure that is created, it shortens the whole transportation to town. It will further add value to Watergarden. And lastly, the demand for this location, this zone, Canberra zone, that is even near, that is near to MRT, is always there because of every year there are MOP, BTO upgrader. So in fact, it is a very, very safe to go in. So now, we don't just look at all these logical things. We also need to look at, does this suit your needs? You see, Watergarden is what I call a low-rise condo. Okay, it is not that they don't want to build high. There is building height restrictions in this location. So, but also because of that, is a blessing, is a low-rise development. Low-rise development compared to high-rise. If you are going to low-rise and high-rise, you can see two different feeling. I say feeling. Why? Low-rise development, typically, the moment every day you go back, the feeling is a resort feeling. It's really a resort feeling. You can remember, maybe some of you all forget because too long we have not traveled already. Okay, remember when you go to overseas, the resorts, all these things is all low-rise, and the moment you step in, wow, the mood is really that resort. And the interesting part is when you go to a low-rise resort, do you know that the level 1, the hotel charge higher than the high floor because it's just pool view. So the beautiful part about low-rise is that resort view. So every day you go home, and it breaks into 3 teams. Okay, I'm not going into the details of all that because why? To understand more about the interior, what is provided, you have to go to the show flat, and we will share with you even more. But what I want to share with you is you go to a show flat, you see carefully, it's really built like a resort with great landscaping, water features, everything. But what does that mean? It's about lifestyle. Today, we are not buying just a condo. Some people, it's not just that I'm moving from a HDB to a condo. It's a change of lifestyle. Okay, now most of condo, you will see that it caters the lifestyle for everyone. And some of you say that I don't swim, I don't say, but the whole lifestyle, you do not know. It's like if you have children nowadays, they will love this. And even you don't use all this, don't you think all this lifestyle thingy is going to add value to your property in the future? So I'm not going to dig details at the site plan. This one have one pool, everything. Go to the show flat, make appointment with the salesperson that have invited you to this webinar, they will even show you more. Okay. However, no walk-ins is allowed. Please make an appointment with your ERA salesperson. So this is where I come in. I've spoken for almost 45 minutes. So thank you very much. All I want to say is, okay, you may not find any more new launches in Singapore, walking distance to MRT, walking distance to amenities, walking distance to a sports center, all within 5 minutes at such pricing. Today's price will be tomorrow history. So I will go on to what I call, okay, and that's why we will say that is the most affordable private condo, private development within 5 minutes walk to MRT. Because MRT, okay, some people say, what's so great about MRT when I drive? Okay, yes, I know you don't take MRT, but the key thing is, must remember, today you are a buyer. I want you to put yourself in future as a seller. Near MRT means when you want to sell, you have bigger pool of buyer. When you have bigger pool of buyer, you can command a better price. Be it you use the MRT or don't use the MRT, that is the key thing. Because some of them is, I don't use MRT, but this MRT will help you in the future. Does that make sense? Okay, so thank you so much. And
Presented with award winner for architecture, multiple residence Singapore is Residential Development at Canberra Drive by UOL Group Limited, UIC Limited, Kheng Leong Company.